I'll briefly explain what happened last night. We had horrendous.
It was that windy, it blew the Starlink clean off the roof. Oh,
Christ,
that was a bit bouncy.
So, oh, you never guess what's happened, guys. We're 8.4 kilometres from the Guardian parking in Willede. Morning, everybody. Well, today is our leaving day. We've been here almost 2 weeks at Tamaract. We're off grid. So we're leaving now and we're heading our way to, I think it's Chichaoua or something. Of course, it's got to put me right. But we've just filled up with fuel at the nearby station and we're just going to top up with water because we had a problem. Normally the gardener tops any vans up with water, not fuel. And there's a problem with the water, of course there was. So we're having to top up at the fuel station. So they do it for 20 dirhams. So they'll top us up ready because where we're going is off grid overnight. And then where we're going after that is off grid. So look at us going off grid. Right on cue. Here he is. You haven't filled up now, have you?
No.
I was just going to show people where you were.
Oh, okay.
Just explaining about the water situation and that we're having to top up here at the garage.
Yeah, it's quite handy. I mean, there are several places in Morocco, isn't there, where you can top up with water. So
yeah.
Garages are one of them. I tend to use Park for Night. It shows all the various little locations, so it's ideal, that is. Yeah. Even sometimes just at the side of the road, you'll see a little water fountain, where you can top up with those as well. So, not that we've done that yet.
No, we haven't.
But,
and there, I don't know whether you can see in the distance with all those motorhomes, that's how close this garage is to where we were. So while I briefly sit in Scott's driver's seat, I'll briefly explain what happened last night. We had horrendous wind storms. It was the worst I've experienced, actually. It woke us up at 3:30, really windy, and the toppers, that's the one thing, I have to say, that is the one thing I hate about Betty's toppers is the flappy, because everything's like 10 times worse than it really is, but it really scares me. It's the thing that scares me, I know. But yeah, so that started at 3:30, then it died down a bit, we got a little bit of a kip, and then come at 6 o'clock, oh my goodness, it was horrendous, really worse than it was at 3:30.
something else, I just need to cut in on this a little bit. Something else that happened in that windstorm that Di kind of forgot to mention was, it was that windy, it blew the Starlink clean off the roof. So obviously our Starlink is normally on top of the roof. I'm going to pick it up because I need to show you the damage. Now, it blew it clean off, and the only damage we sustained was a little bit there and a little bit there, and that's pretty much it. Rest of it all intact. So I mean, it came off like 4 meters, well, yeah, 4 meters. So yeah, it just flew off. Yeah, it was like about, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. We had a bit of a clatter. I thought it was just moving, but then later on, some after Di got up and she looked out the window. She said, "Oh, Starlink's on the floor." Like, oh crikey! So yeah, to come out and get it. And I thought it was going to be ruined, but no, it was good.
So yeah, we were woken up with that, but not ideal. But hey ho, we survived. There's Scott cleaning the window. We asked them to do it for us because they normally do it at the garage, but they refused. But anyway, look at him. Don't know if you can see that, everybody. There's a prime example of the wind and how much dust it picks up. Look at that. Now you saw it was clear a minute ago, and now it's like...
It's playing on the hill.
I know, it's not something you see every day, is it?
No.
Look like they're ready to take off.
Yeah, they do. They're going to be catapulted off.
Yeah. I presume that's like a deer airport.
Yeah, it could be.
But yes,
could be there somewhere.
That's a sight to behold.
Get your rules, forget your on the flip side. So goodbye.
So we just got back in Old Betty. Give her a break from all these hills that we've been on. It's been one big hill, hasn't it, from Agadir?
Yeah, basically a mountain, really, isn't it? But
yes.
just a slow, gradual up.
Yeah, so
now we're going back down the other side.
Yeah, and we were hungry, so we stopped off for lunch at the services. It was very nice, actually. The food was lovely, wasn't it,
Really
Scott?
good, really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Not like the UK services, and slightly more expensive, but again, two juices, 2 coffees, 2 like baguettes with chips, and we shared a muffin, and that was like 187 dirham.
Yeah.
Probably about 15 quid, something like that, 16 quid.
Yeah, reasonable.
Very nice.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all, was it? Come on, move over.
It's kind of, he's wandering over. It's huge.
Thanks.
They do tend to drift here in Morocco, like to drift over lanes.
The tooting of horns over here. Yeah, it's not like in the UK where it's quite aggressive, isn't it? You know, it's like, oh, get out of the way. It's very, very different over here. It's taken a bit of getting used to, but effectively all they're doing is that if they're coming up the side of you, they'll give you a little toot just to say, I'm at the side of you.
Yeah.
So don't pull over. And it's literally just a little toot, toot, and that's it. It's just a polite way to say, I'm here,
Yeah.
don't come over. So
At first we were thinking, God, stop
why is everybody tooting?
You know, what have we done now? But it's not.
But,
It took us a while, but yeah.
Soon got into the rhythm of it.
Yeah. So we have 65 kilometres to go until we reach Chichaoua.
Yep.
So I apologise if I'm not.
That was a bit bouncy.
Sorry, if I didn't pronounce that right, but that's where we're heading.
Yeah, it kind of spells out that way, doesn't
Yeah.
it, Chichaoua? Although I was kind of calling it Chihuahua for a while.
So yeah, if let us know if we're saying it wrong. Catch you shortly. Well, we've arrived in Chichaoua.
We certainly have. It's bloody roasting, 40 degrees.
Really warm, even though it's cloudy. It's absolutely
It's boiling. Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, even the wind is hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird when the wind's warm.
Yeah.
But we'd like to show you. It's a car park that we're just spending overnight.
Yeah.
But I'll twizzle you around and we'll give you a bit of a look in case you're in this area. It's about 78 kilometres from Marrakesh.
I don't think it's that far, no. I
Well,
don't think it's that far away. Yeah, it's between
Give you an idea.
Essaouira and Marrakesh, so a lot of people do stop off here.
Yeah, so let me twizzle you around. So there's good old Betty, who's done very well. And
There's loads of space, and I mean, just over there, you got the, just over here, you got the police station.
Yes.
So basically, if you park up in that area, they like you to face the police station, apparently,
Okay.
from what I've read.
And then you've got this building here. I think it's official building.
Yeah,
Not
some
quite
sort of
sure.
official building, isn't it?
But as you can see, it's enormous. I mean, we're just tucked here in the corner,
Yeah.
and it backs onto a lovely little park area, a sitting area. It's quite nice. And that's about it. But
Yeah, I mean,
we're going for a little wander, aren't
down
we?
this way you got like, this is the town here, and
Right.
shops and cafes, restaurants and stuff. And then just over here, I believe this is like swimming,
Yes.
public swimming pool, and another restaurant,
Yeah.
etc. in there.
The mosque is just there, as you can see. And we passed loads of melons and stuff on the way in, didn't we?
Yeah, it's like a whole, the road was full of melon sellers, wasn't it?
It's about a kilometre from here, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Where it's
just
just
up the
a
road, yeah.
road full of melons.
Yeah, melons everywhere.
Yeah. So
Every kind you can think of.
we're going to have a little wander around with things. So we just wandered over the road, really, haven't we?
Yeah, literally over the road, yeah. It's like a public swimming pool, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're
behind
like
us,
inside, like I would say it's like an old mansion type place, isn't it?
No idea what it was.
Yeah.
It's like where cafes and things, a couple of
Yeah.
cafe things in there.
But if you can see
It's like
behind
a
me,
communal spot.
yeah, it's where the swimming pool is, which is for the kids. Hence, I won't film there, but it's lovely. It's really nice for them to. At least there is something here for them to go to.
I think the pool is 20 dirham. I think from what I've read.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
And then just out here is the entrance, where you got some little shops. You got Tashin, little like grocery shop in the corner over there, and there. That seems to be a butcher's over there. Looks like he's packed away now though.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
And then there's another lovely place there, just at the back. Yeah. And then just around the corner there's more like little shops and cafes in there.
Yeah, it looks like a main kind of little bit of a street through.
Like this is to Essasoura, that's to Agadir, one's probably to Marrakesh. You get a lot of mechanics just on the road, don't you?
Yeah, there's loads of mechanics.
Like a normal shop, just past an electricity mechanic and a normal mechanic.
Yeah.
And it's just like that, hold on. Just like that, just like with other shops. Yeah. Opened upon this place. Looks quite
very
different
typical.
from it. Yeah. A little different from where we've just been. So you've got little cafes, got butchers, a couple of butchers here actually. Got melons.
Fancy a coffee?
I have to tell you, it's freaking warm. Absolutely.
Yes, freaking roasting.
It's really hot.
For those of me saying to fancy a coffee, I can't see any
so
juice bars though, but
hot. Know what we found?
there's not much left of them now. They're melting quite quick in this
They
heat.
taste so lovely though.
Well, they are divine.
Oh, so good. How much? 2 dirham.
2 dirham for 2.
Very
That's like
good.
less than 20p.
I know.
Baby, forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your hair, your dead eyes stare. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.
So we're on the following day, everybody, and we are off on the move again. Off on the move from Chichaoua, the hottest place we've been so far.
By far, yeah. It was over 40 yesterday, I think, in the end.
Yeah, over 40. The night was over 30.
All night.
All night, yeah, and that was something we haven't experienced before.
That was something to behold, wasn't it?
It was. And I think we'd had one of our most worst sleeps ever, actually, because there was lovely gardens behind us, and so I'm just concentrating on the road because there's all sorts happening. Yeah, so there's lovely gardens behind us, and yeah, so what happens is the Moroccans in the evening all come out, and we were by this lovely garden place, weren't we?
Yeah, a little
and
park,
it was fine.
Grassy park.
Not a problem. But for some reason, last night they were out till such. I mean, it was like 1:30, 2 o'clock before everybody had started to go. And there was kids playing. There was people playing football just right at the back of the bus. It was, yeah. We hadn't had a good night's sleep the previous night because of the wind.
Yeah, it's high winds the night before,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
High winds. So we had that to contend with, and then people eventually left, and what happened? The winds then came about, what time was it, Scott? About 4? High winds again. And it was like, are you joking me? So we didn't have a good night's kip, really.
No, not really.
So, anywho's, these things happen. The place itself was quite nice. It's just, I think we were just a little bit unlucky with the families that were just behind us. So now we're on our way to, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm losing Scott because of the gimbal keeps moving. We're on our way to, whoa.
We're on our way to space, the way that road just jumped.
Oh my goodness, we're on side roads as you can tell.
Yeah, it's not the. I don't think it's going to be the most pleasant of journeys today.
No, we're going to Ouida, is it?
Oh, Lydia.
Oh, Lydia. There we go.
Yeah.
But, oh, there's a hump there. Good job. Stop, because you can't hardly see it. Oh, it's just stopped.
Taxi driver overtook us and then he
just stopped.
Stopped in the middle of the road then.
So yeah, I think a lot of it is side roads. So today's journey is not going to be pleasant, I don't think. But hey ho, that's where we're off to. And I'm sure we'll check in with you guys shortly.
It's going to be cooler there, isn't it, on the coast?
Yes, it will be
I don't
cooler.
know if you just told them that. But
no, I didn't tell them that. I will tell you now, it will be cooler.
I wasn't listening, to be honest. I was concentrating on the road.
Yeah, it will, at least that will happen. We won't be sweating I won't swear on camera, just in case who's watching.
Oh, speed bump.
Oh, we lost you, we lost you.
Uh-oh.
The speed bump got you. I'm so sorry.
Me, sharp brake.
So we'll check up with you in a bit. So a lot of this landscape, we were just saying, Scott and I, that this is what we envisaged Morocco to be like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's quite.
Kind of what we were expecting, wasn't it? It was. This sort of landscape, but
yes,
it's so different.
I can understand. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely stunning.
In its own right, really.
Yeah.
A lot of people would be like, "What's beautiful about a load of red gravel?"
Yeah, but it is very nice. It is lovely. It's all
just
part
the way the
of
landscape does change.
The vibe, yeah, because the landscapes do change considerably, actually. So, yeah,
and yesterday we spent all day coming up through the mountains, didn't we?
We did. Yes, we did. Poor Betty knew it as well.
She did.
But yeah, it's lovely.
Tonight, no one thought we could ever make it. Didn't know time could move so fast. 10 years later and I'm still your baby. Looks like we're 15.
That's what it wants to happen. Right.
What's that?
You're going down a pothole.
Yeah, I know. Well, it wasn't really a pothole. It was fucking what it.
One pathetic sob story later.
Aww. Well, that wasn't very pleasant.
Yeah.
I think we caught a really bad clip. I think because the lorry was on the other side at the moment that we needed to kind of swing up back onto the road, it forced Scott to kind of, yeah.
Well, it was a bit of a dip, but I think couldn't quite see. There you go.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of damage to the back. And a bottle of wine appeared from somewhere.
It is.
Well, it has. A bottle of wine's appeared from somewhere. I can't imagine all the wines at the top unless we had it out and it's rolled under the counter. And we didn't know it had rolled under the counter. I don't know where that wine's come from. Well, I don't know where a bottle of wine can suddenly come from without smashing. It would have smashed if it was from high. All these roadworks, honestly. But yeah, well, what about him over there? We're not turning back. Really? Well, what about... Jesus, he's waving us on. And look what's coming up the road. Where does he think? I don't think we're going up there. Oh my God, how close can he get? Oh my God. Oh, this is not good, honestly. He nearly hit the wind mirror then. Oh my God.
Earth, man.
Shit. You tosser. Well, we got that on camera. Yeah, he just squeezed right past us. Wow.
Yeah, they don't do traffic lights here, do they?
No, they don't do it. Oh my God, look, he's even... Where's he?
What is he doing? He's just going off road. Wow, he's in a hurry. That boy's late for a party.
He is. Oh, we knew it was going to be a bit of an awful driving day today, but this is...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind so much if we were on roads. Most of the roads have been good though.
Yeah, but this stuff isn't.
This stuff's horrible.
You've got to try and stay... Yeah, it's just horrible.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, you never guess what's happened, guys. We're 8.4 kilometres from the Guardian parking in
Olida, yeah, Olidia.
And our tyre's just gone pop.
Yeah, it's one on the rear, so it's dualies on the back, basically 2 tyres on each side. I'm going to try and get some advice, I think, on whether I can limp to a tyre place on effectively 1 tyre, but the inside one's blown. It's not shredded, luckily, but it has got, I can see a split in the side, so it went with an almighty bang.
It did. It went pop. Yeah.
Yeah, a big pop.
Big pop.
So yeah, there's a coffee man over here. I might go and purchase a coffee and ask if he knows anybody a tyre shop, because the funny thing is with Morocco, everybody knows somebody. So he might not know directly somebody, but he might know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody's uncle.
Or do we limp to Olida?
Or do we limp? So yeah, we'll see. Because I don't know how. I mean, it happens. Lorries on the road all the time. Coaches on the road all the time. We don't have spares because there's no way to carry them. You know, I don't see many lorries driving around with spare tyres. And how would you jack the damn thing up and get the wheel off anyway? They're enormous. So, yeah.
It's not good.
Wish us luck, guys.
Wish us luck. So here we are. We are limping our way to the nearest police station, which is just like 5 kilometres away.
Yeah, just to see if we can ask for them for some help, possibly.
It's a little difficult because the chap at the coffee shop didn't speak any English, French, or I don't know.
Yeah, no, just Moroccan, and the Google Translate, and it works, but because it's Arabic, there are different dialects of Arabic as well. So
and Moroccan is quite different.
Moroccan's a little different. Plus they have Berber as well. So yeah. So the language barrier is a little difficult, but he gave me a phone number of a mechanic. So tried that number and didn't seem to speak any English either.
Although he did seem to speak French.
Spoke French, so
we maybe have to get a couple of phrases ready if we do have to speak to him. But we're just trying to get to the police station. Hopefully somebody at the police station may speak English.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. If we can find someone to speak English, and then maybe try and find a mechanic that has a bit of English, or help translate or something. I mean, there might be a mechanic shop there or thereabouts as well, you know, tyre place.
Yeah.
Quite often you do find tyre places just randomly at the side of the road, so...
Such a pity that, I mean, it's bad that it's even happened at all, but if we could have just been a little bit closer to town, would have helped, but it's one saving grace. At least we were just saying, at least we weren't on the motorway, which we've only just come off the motorway. If it had blown on there, it probably would have been a lot worse, wouldn't it? I'm giving you guys an update because I can't write this really. So we've been in the Shell garage all this time. It's how long we've been there? About an hour. And so the garage, the guy at the Shell went off on his bike because we've still been waiting for the mechanic, and the mechanic's arrived. In between that, with him waiting for the mechanic, the other mechanic, when we stopped up the road by the coffee shop, you know, when we very first blew the tyre, I think he contacted Scott on WhatsApp and he was going to make his way here. So we don't know if he's still going to come up, but Scott said a mechanic's here. Now the other guy speaks English. This mechanic that's now here in front of us doesn't speak a word. Don't think he even speaks French. But he said he can help. He's pulled us onto the side of a road now and he said he can fix it, but honestly, I don't know. He's just got Scott's stuff out. Like his, what do you call them? The wrench things. But you think he'd have them in his own car, wouldn't you? His own van. Next base, guys. So, we've arrived at the camping Uglida car park, but there was some misunderstanding when we got here, and I'm not sure if he thought we wanted the camping car. He wasn't going to let us stay, and then he was toing and froing with the mechanic with the tyre, explaining what we got. But they sound like, you know, they're arguing. I don't think they are, but we're parked now in this car park. I think it's going to sort the tyre whilst we're parked here. So if he does get the tyre off, at least we're parked in a car park and not on the side of the road. But nobody speaks English, not even a little bit. Are we all good? What's going on?
He's going to get a bigger jack.
I thought that's what he was saying, something like he's going to go and get his car watcher or something.
Yeah, I think he needs a bigger jack, so he's going to get a bigger jack.
Right, but
Honestly.
honestly,
He's only got a little one in the back of his car. Thought you ain't lifting it with that.
it's just a bit stressful. I'm just explaining to our peeps what's happening. Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. There's so many
variables.
Where's your, there it is. Stop the flies coming in. The guy just literally peed right opposite me.
Oh, nice.
Got his didgeridoo out.
His didgeridoo?
And peed right.
Got his wiener out, love.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Should have given him an horn.
I know, I should have done. Literally.
Should have given him a blast. Oh, so warm.
But yeah, I'm coming back. So there's a lot of toings and froings going on. Nobody's speaking English, French, Arabic, the whole lot. And we don't quite know what really is happening, apart from, I think the parking guy now understands that we've got to get this tyre sorted. He's allowing us to stay here.
He wasn't the parking guy.
Oh, who was he?
He was a fish guy from number 4 stand.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what was he doing getting involved?
I've no idea. He was getting involved because he wants to sell us a fish dinner, probably. Lobster or something.
What? Then why was he complicating things? It's 5 dirham here, isn't it? Is it 5?
50.
50 dirham.
50 dirham, €5.
€5 to stay the night.
I think so.
Don't know why he was getting.
I'm going to go over and speak to the parking guy now.
We'll keep you updated.
What a bloody day.
Oh, it was going so well.
It was going swimmingly well. And then pop.
Pop.
It was an almighty pop.
Pop.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Onward and upward, guys. Think positive.
Yes, no more putting it out into the ether when you start thinking things. He only admitted that he was thinking about, oh, I hope a tyre doesn't go or anything like that.
I didn't think a tyre.
What did you put out into the atmosphere?
All I thought was, aren't we doing well after our little mishap back to Spain? We're doing all right.
There.
We're on our way back.
Right there.
No more thoughts.
And then pop!
Guys, you're with me, aren't you? Women don't like us to think for ourselves or think anything. We're not allowed.
You're very brave.
Yeah. Right, we'll speak to the camping guy.
So, also what happened today,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the camera was on actually, I think it was, when our whole bus...
Some washers
You
on.
don't think that had any contribution, do you?
What?
That lip of the road. Anyway, you saw us when the bus went all kaput and big clatter and clank. Well, this came off. The bottle of wine, it's a bottle of wine that suddenly appeared, I think, jumped out of this cupboard. See, I don't think it came out of this cupboard. Oh, maybe the bottle of wine did. Maybe the bottle of wine jumped out of there. I think it might have done, actually. But the bottle of wine jumped out the cupboard.
Which bottle was it?
The rosé, and look, there's a thing missing there.
Ah, yeah, definitely jumped out of
It
there.
jumped out the cupboard. How on earth it didn't break? And also, this.
Maybe it hit the carpet.
Maybe it did.
Yeah.
That's pulled off. Look,
Pulled off.
it's right here. Let me pull that down.
That's all right, just put a couple of washers on that and re-screw it up. That's a good fix. It'll be an easier enough fix.
So yeah, it's been quite a day actually.
It's been a day of it. Yeah. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. The bottle of wine didn't smash.
That's a blessing. It's a blessing, especially if the police pulled us over and, whoa, it's stinking there of alcohol.
So yeah, oh, I hope a third thing don't happen.
Shh. Now, who's wishing things, So guys, the mechanic's back now, so it's just outside. Hopefully you can see him in the background there.
Amigos.
So yeah, big job's broken out. He's had to go off and get the big gear. So I think he brought a little trolley jack with him last time and he looked at him, oh, okay, maybe not. So yeah, got the big stuff now. So I've got the other little camera set up down there, so I'll just be catching what's going on. But occasionally I'll just give you little updates as we go along. He's got two. It's off the ground.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. See, tyre's off now. Like.
What tire's off?
Tyre's off the ground, like. Wow. Look at that, guys. Nasty. Look at that.
No.
I went with a bang. So guys, we've just been for a mad ride up to the garage. I forgot to take the camera because it all happened so fast, as it does in Morocco. I mean, you got the one side of Morocco, it's like, well, whatever, it's fine, tomorrow. And then you've got the other side to Morocco, that's like, right, let's get this bloody job done. And that's what they've done. So it's back on now, basically. Just putting it all back together. And yeah, well, we can be back on the road, but we are actually spending a few days down there. Yeah, we were planning to come here anyway. This is Lydia, which we told you about. We were on our way to.
Yes.
And yeah, it looks all right, doesn't it?
It looks lovely, actually.
It's a big old car park. I'll swing you around here, look. All that behind me. And we're alone, really, apart from a few cars.
Is it the right size? Because it looks bigger.
It's a slightly different profile, but yeah, it'll be fine.
Will it?
Yeah, once they're all settled down, yeah.
What a day.
Yeah. What a day.
So here we are. It's 5:30.
Yeah, I'm holding my mic because I've got nowhere to pin it to.
Anyways, guys, we wanted to update you on the old tyre scenario. So
It's on.
it's on. And you best close your ears now about how much it cost.
Let's not go there. I suppose it could have been worse, but yeah,
It's not
all
ideal.
in all, 7,000 dirham, which equates to about £569.
Yeah. Not what we needed, because we're going off grid to try and save a bit of money because we don't have any.
Yeah.
So,
it's been bloody expensive with having to go back to Spain to get Betty fixed a couple of months ago. That was expensive.
very.
And now this. Yeah. This trip's costing us.
Yeah.
Still cheaper than being back in the UK.
Yeah. So it's
Probably.
not been ideal, but the tyre is on, and it could have been in a lot worse circumstances. We've got to look at the outside.
I mean,
really.
to be honest, it was a blowout. You'll see it on the footage, or you have seen it, whatever.
We'll probably put it up by now. Yeah.
Probably. And yeah, it was a proper bang. So it could have been way worse. It could have shredded.
Yeah.
And it could have done a lot of damage, you know, underneath in the wheel arches. It could have destroyed the airbag suspension. There's lots of things under there that it could have caused a lot of damage to. So
we've got to count our blessings that it wasn't as bad as it.
Touch wood.
Yeah, and I'm
thank
sure.
my lucky stars on that one.
Well, there you go. It is what it is. It was what it was.
Yeah.
And we've learned a lot of valuable lessons, I suppose.
We have. Yeah.
So yeah.
And we're learning these lessons for you guys, just in case. So at least you know what to do in an emergency.
If something happens. So yes, so we're going to leave it there, guys. We're going to chill out now, try and get a bit cooler. Sorry about the noise, by the way. That is the aircon because we're so hot.
Yeah, if you can hear that, yeah.
And we've not eaten all day.
No, Hank Marvin.
A bit starving.
Oh, I had 2 pieces of toast this morning at about 8 o'clock.
But we can't afford to go and eat out now, so we'll have to go scrubbage through the cupboards.
It's quite funny you say that.
Yeah.
When they dropped me back off, you know, the fish guy,
Yeah.
obviously I paid the mechanic, and then the fish guy was like, "Oh, you want to come eat fish?" I just looked at him and I went, "He's got all my money."
Yeah.
And he just laughed, and then he went off. Yeah, that was quite funny. So, just spent all my money, mate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll have to go and scrabble around for something to eat.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys. Adieu.
Toodle pip.